So this is the last call to refill your wine before we start. Attention. Yeah. In 5 minutes. Okay, no problem. Yeah. I'm going to do a quick call to make sure that I have all my filmmakers. Fuck My Life here, My Sweet Dream here, One Halloween here. My BFF over there. Descry here. Where have you been?
Working all day.
Oh. Overrated. Spark. Ah, here you are. Sandvian. Thank you. The list couldn't make it. The red pill. Thank you. Matt and Dave here. Everybody does it. Megan. Somebody needs to pick up Megan from the bar. Or the sex shop, I don't know where she is. Okay, so we're missing Megan. We're gonna wait a little bit. Hey you, it's me here. One mime at a time. Oh, the hot. The Charlie Orange Show. Thank you. Girls I audition with. Robin, Alexandra. Okay, so we're missing 3 people. We're gonna give them another 5 minutes and then, call the cops. 5 minutes. Thank you for the patience. Well, did you guys have fun today? Yes. Did you learn something? Yes. Good. We had some amazing content creator, and we feel very honored that they chose to participate with us. So please, big round of applause to all the content creator and the finalists. And like I said, we're missing 3. They're probably Instagramming and tweeting and Facebooking and, what they gotta do. But, yeah. I may have to send you, go get them. Hey, please thank my husband who's been seriously helping me all day. See, he's the one who's like, can you go get them? Alexandra, Megan, and Robin. I have used and abused the men today, so cool.
You want me to warm them up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you want me to do my stuff? If you want.
Yeah, we're gonna start. So please, big round of applause for Laurie Schwartz, who has been one of the creative man, founder behind Digital Harwood. I think you've been working with this organization for... Voilà, exactly. And she's a great asset to this conference, and we thank her so much for making our lives much easier. Thank you.
Don't you always wish your parents were around when someone was introducing you, so that they actually believed that you were valuable and stuff like that. Sorry, is that just how I was raised? Okay. Anyway, let's have a big hand for Karen Julian, who bled, sweat, and tears. This is the third annual DigiFest, and it takes a lot to put this all together and to get everyone excited and to drink the volumes of wine that Karen drinks to make this really happen. So let's have one more big hand. So as Karen said, my name is Laurie H. Schwartz. I actually have a radio show and podcast called The Tech Cat Show, so please subscribe on iTunes or Spreaker. And I talk about tech trends and what's really happening in content. And, you know, events like this are so important. Now, how many of you have met the fabulous Victor Harwood, who runs Digital Hollywood? Raise your hand. If you get a chance, you should definitely meet it. Let's have a hand for Victor and Digital Hollywood. Victor and I actually grew up together in New York, and instead of playing with Legos and Barbies, we actually planned panels. That's what we did. In fact, I'm sorry, I'm using a device, and my there we go. And instead of playing house, we played networking, where we would exchange baseball cards. You like that one? That's pretty good, right? Baseball. You laughed. That's like a 1% laughed. So that counts. That's money. Right there. All right. And I love Digital Hollywood. I'm such a veteran of Digital Hollywood. I started when it was analog Hollywood. Yeah? Good. Come on, you're cracking. You cracked. There you go. That's what I'm saying. All right. Here's another one. In those days, people were also looking at their tablets during the panels, but the tablets were made of clay. Right? No. All right. Well, I'll talk to my joke writer about that. That one. Here's another one. You know, business is done here. Deals are being made. I understand that Donald Trump and Mark Burnett met here to create a new show called The Presidency. Right? That was good. Okay, yeah. All right, you're my biggest fan, which I appreciate that. Maybe you can just follow me home. All right, let's get into the main content here. So in this world that we're in Digital Hollywood, content is king, right? And distribution is queen, and getting all of this content out into the world is so important. So it's so wonderful to have filmmakers and content creators get to participate in an event like this, because just listen to this number, 1.3 billion hours of video are uploaded to YouTube. You know, almost 5 billion videos are watched on YouTube every single day. And in an average month, 8 out of 10 18 to 49-year-olds watch YouTube. I'm having trouble saying 49 because that passed, and I can't say it anymore. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud to a room full of people? All right. You will forget. Okay. So anyway, and in social media, there are about 2 billion users experiencing content right now. And there are about literally, I think, about 60 different social media platforms right now that are out there. And about 1.5 billion users are on Facebook. Every day. And think about that. All the content that you're creating right now has all these different platforms and formats and opportunities. And so the people are starving for content. Everything is really about content. And that's why it's so important to have festivals like this and to have great people who are driving for you great content creators to be here. So give a hand for yourselves for participating. You know, and for not being home right now, doing the work that you're supposed to be doing and feeding your child and feeling torn about the pressure between parenting and work. Oh, that's about me. Oh, sorry. I was talking about me again. All right, so let's jump in right away to introduce Gwen Lariah, who is Women in Film, running all the different events for Women in Film, and she's going to take us through their great awards and all the great content. So let's have a hand for Jen, ladies and gentlemen.
Fabulous. I'm here to present the Women in Film Award on behalf of Women in Film, which is a nonprofit. I consider it the preeminent nonprofit organization that is dedicated to promoting equal opportunities for women, encouraging creative projects by women, and expanding and enhancing portrayals of women in all forms of global media. Given that women comprise 50% of the population, WIF's ultimate goal is to see the same gender parity reflected on and off screen. We were founded in 1973, and we focus on advocacy and education. We provide scholarships, grants, and film finishing funds, and we work to preserve the legacies of all women working in the entertainment community. And as a couple of side notes on things that we're actually doing at Women in Film right now, we just announced that our film finishing fund rounds is starting up again, so all you content creators who have films that are by, for, or about women, we got a lot of money from Stella Artois. And if your project also is about water, they have paired with water.org to provide funds to help finish your film. So you can use those for festival application fees, you can use them for a color correct, a sound edit, but it's a really fantastic program, and some of the alumni from that program have gone on to win major awards such as Oscars, Emmys, and I believe a couple of Digital Hollywood Awards. We also have our big fundraiser in a couple of weeks on June 13th. It's called the Crystal Lucy Awards, honoring some of the amazing accomplishments of women in multimedia. We are giving an award to Elizabeth Banks for film, to Tracy Ellis Ross for television, and actually to Dan Rather for being a great humanitarian. So we encourage you to join us. It's going to be a pretty epic night. We have some surprise guests that we're not allowed to announce, but rest assured it will be the talk of the town. So on behalf of Women in Film, I'd like to announce the Women in Film Award for the 3rd annual DigiFest. And the award goes to The Red Pill.
One in 3 American women
and equal rights for women in the United States
have been found guilty of raping a West Virginia teenager.
Misogynist rantings would be at home in the far-reaching internet subculture widely described as the men's rights movement.
Declaring the month of October to be Bash a Violent Month.
I decided to go where no feminist has gone before and meet these men's rights activists.
Men and boys are in crisis and they need your support because they are human beings too. And you will not shame anybody here into silence about it anymore.
Every society survived based on its ability to train its sons to be disposable.
The U.S. government does not want to send you to die. It would rather send me to die.
93% of workplace fatalities are men. 4 of 5 suicides.
The family court system truly is biased against men. I mean, there's just no question about it.
How can anybody not be angered by it? But if you start to talk about those issues, people get hostile.
You are f***ing scum.
We're somehow disempowered because we're white men. Maybe it's just because you're pathetic.
The paradigm that most people live by. Men have all the power, women don't make the same money for the same work. That is feminist training.
Flexibility in roles is where we should be all headed.
So where do the men's movement and feminism disagree?
Is the men's rights movement the gender version of the white nationalist movement?
The men's rights movement is part of the backlash. Grandfather's generation probably had it pretty well. Well, you know, grow up.
She told her friend she's going to trick me into fathering the child.
I called a bunch of domestic violence shelters. Every place said, we don't help men.
When I reported my domestic assault, I did not bring up the fact that I was sexually assaulted. There was no way he was going to believe that I was going to be a victim of sexual assault.
All the evils of the world's from patriarchy, but we're the ones dying, and we die for you guys.
I don't know where I'm headed, what I believe.
This is not flattering to men to talk about men's vulnerabilities.
We're not blaming men. We just named everything bad after them.
I think I agree with everything you said, but there's still some kind of unsettling doubt.
Welcome up to the podium, Cassie and Nina Day.
This has got to be one of the biggest honors possibly in my filmmaking career. I've been a member of Women in Film for many years. My previous work has focused on women's issues or LGBT rights, and my latest film, The Red Pill, is about the men's rights movement. Very controversial, and it's been a difficult road to complete this film and get out in the world. And, you know, it really does... either people love it or they hate it. There's no way around it. It is a controversial topic, and it's such an honor to be recognized by Women in Film, because it is a film that promotes gender equality and trying to bring men's issues into the gender equality discussion. And I know that's an uncomfortable topic for many people, but really we're trying to unify people. And so this is just really one of the best moments for making this film. Thank you so much. Mom, would you like to say anything?
Yes, I am thrilled. I want to thank my daughter, Cassie, for taking me on this incredible journey of filmmaking for the past 10 years. And this journey of The Red Pill was a very eye-opening experience and a wonderful experience that I cherish. Thank you, Women in Film, for giving us this award, and thank you, DigiFest, for including us in this wonderful day today. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Can you believe I still can computer? Our second. Our second co-curator, an amazing organization that helped us get here today. Please let me welcome Juan and David for Nalip. You have no sound?
I hand out, but I hand up.
These are people that are trying to put together real panels, real ways to help people, real ways to connect creators.
There's such thing as great content, and there's wells in which we can draw that content. One of those wells being our culture.
It's so important to tell those stories. So important. And that's going to create a movement of people going, that's like me, I have a story like that too. Everyone's got a story like that. Unite everybody that way.
Anytime groups can get together to make a concerted effort for change, as Nalip does, that's a good thing, because the more a light is shined on these issues of diversity, of expanding executive suites, of expanding programming, of understanding that the world of entertainment should reflect the world that we live in, and acknowledging that world, it's a good thing.
We cannot marginalize ourselves. We cannot let other people marginalize us.
Everything. And that's the way Diosito wants us to live. It's like when we start helping other people, good things start happening to us.
Like that care about new voices and different and diverse. That's the catapulting and the catalytic kind of function that Nalip serves, giving the artists a chance to express themselves, to get better at their craft, and to reach an audience.
Nalip has been around for so long, and I really think that there's no better time to be a Latino filmmaker or creator than it is now, and I think Nalip is poised to really be the launching pad for those voices.
Hashtag create with us. Hello everyone. It is a great pleasure and honor to present Nalip Award tonight at DigiFest. My name is David Gagiola and this is J.R. Marquez. We are the coordinators of the Latino Media Market, one of the Nalip signature programs. If you haven't heard of NALIP, NALIP stands for the National Association of Latino Independent Producers. We're a nonprofit organization, and for the last 18 years, we have been determined to facilitate the development and enrichment of Latino content creators, both emerging and established around the world. We do that through several events and programs we offered throughout the year. We have our annual NALIP Media Summit in June, the Diverse Women in Media Initiative, and the Latino Lens Showcase and Content Incubator programs. Our community is one of 40,000 members around the world, and we're excited to highlight tonight just one of many brilliant and accomplished content creators in our NALIP family.
Now, on behalf of NALIP, we are honored to recognize Spark, directed by Juan Martinez Vera and produced by Diego Najera. Spark is a film that highlights the power of the short film medium and how its message can ignite change, mobilization, and create and connectivity in our world. Juan and Diego are prime examples of the talent that exists within our community of NALIP content creators, and provide a glimpse of the potential our Latino community when given the tools and opportunity and skills to back it up. Ladies and gentlemen, let us acknowledge Juan Martinez Vera and Diego Najera for their extraordinary work. Gracias.
José Jiménez es el nombre de mi padre. Él participó en una protesta y nunca regresó.
Escuché una aplicación que se llama Spark. Al parecer te deja utilizar el teléfono aún sin internet.
No one can censor the network because people are the network itself.
¿Qué queremos? ¡Libertad! ¿Quiénes somos? ¡Estudiantes! ¿Qué queremos?
¿Te crees un héroe? Yo solo veo un traidor a su patria.
Thank you. I get two. Thank you so much. Thank you to Digital Hollywood and to NALIP specifically for having us here. And NALIP has been a great partner for us. We made this film as part of our schoolwork. Really, it was a thesis film for a USC, and we got a lot of support from different organizations, including the Alfred P. Sloan Foundation and Open Garden, who became a partner for us in the technology side. But NALIP has helped us spread the word, and they've been a great asset and a great part of our team to distribute the film, to help us get distribution for the film, to help us showcase it. And on behalf of Juan, who's right now at the Dominican Republic shooting a film, we really appreciate this. And also, this film has been in the making for like 2 years until now we can showcase it. But it started in 2014 when we created this idea of like talking about political activism through social networks, and the idea was to focus on Venezuela, which is a country that was seeing this very big student movement and social activism from the younger generations. We were inspired by that, and unfortunately that situation is still going on. So I invite you to check out the film, which will be showing starting June 2nd in HBO Now and HBO Go and HBO Latino. And check out the film and also be aware of what's going on in Venezuela and try to help and spread the word. Thank you.
Our next award is actually the Digital Hollywood Award, and you get me again. So, as Laurie said, Digital Hollywood has been a conference existing for over 20 years where technology was still analog, and however, the purpose has always been where technology meets creativity. And we saw today that you guys can be seriously creative and seriously powerful message, and it was difficult. It was a difficult choices for the judge, but today we found this lady who's been able to master pretty much everything, from filming to editing to marketing to be creative artist to be the writer, and it's a one-woman team and one-woman show that she does not only for one character but for 3 of them. It is my great pleasure to award the Digital Hollywood Award to Charlie Gelbert for the Charlie Orange Show. Give me a second. Let me show you. Yes. Okay. Okay, we're having issues. Sorry. Reboot, pretty much.
You looking for a wife?
No.
Oh, what's it?
Wow. Oh, man. Charlie, get here.
What about me? I'm fat? I want to fit into society.
Plenty of girls that are your age that are not married.
Oh, no, thank you. But thanks for the offer. I know you want.
I don't know why.
Fuck off.
Where I come from, there's all these pressures to be a certain way, otherwise you don't fit in or you're not even loved.
Do you guys ask you out?
Yes, all the time. I just don't go on any second or third dates. Do you make
That's why I asked downloadable and still do
this amount? Okay, let me write that down. Okay. You'd make a really good husband.
Ooh.
Do you know what? When I see someone who's perfect on the outside, they're covering up something.
Can I sit on your lap? I'm sorry, I just feel like we're not being very affectionate with each other.
Well, I've had an eating disorder for 12 years because I tried to fit in.
Am I as beautiful as Barbie?
To some people, yes.
Hey, fucking in my shit.
But instead, I just buried my feelings deep inside and put all that energy into finding a man.
I feel like people might get married for the wrong reasons.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
I'm not crying. Release it.
Not a hugger.
Oh my God. Okay, this is so embarrassing.
Fix your own shit first and then find the guy.
So I'm going to place my hands on your uterus. She's funny. Why is she alone? She's funny. I haven't held hands with someone in a really long time. Available.
I have a daughter, and you know what? I would never buy her a Barbie doll because that's what society says that they're supposed to look like this Barbie.
Have security in yourself or find security in somebody else, and it's way easier.
I am so sorry. That's why I asked for download, and she did everything right, and this is my bad. So I am so sorry, but we're very happy to have you tonight.
Oh. Thank you so much. I'm a dreamer, but I'm a really pessimistic dreamer. So I do this work, and I don't think anybody's gonna notice or see me. So the fact that you did notice me, really means a lot. Something that I keep having, people keep coming up to me, and I never thought I'd have to reiterate this, but that is all real people. They're not actors. It's all hidden camera. I'll pretty much do anything to get the reaction that I'm looking for, even some that I'm not. And this honestly makes every hit and slap and weird look that I got worth it. Just thank you so much. Oh yeah, I got in the trailer. A street performer hits me, and out of the 60 people that saw it happen, everyone except for one just looked down at their phone. No one would stand up for me or say anything, and I thought that was really interesting in itself. Yeah, everyone did. They just immediately looked down, like, oh, I'm gonna act like I didn't see that. And so, terrible. I know. Well, it just says something about our society. Although one guy did come up to Charlie Orange and he hugged her and said, you know, sometimes there's just shitty people in the world and there's nothing that you can do about it. Thank you. Thank you. The sound operator is actually over there, and he was part of the whole project with me. And it's really, obviously long hours, all shooting is, but it's also very stressful work and running from the cops sometimes and doing things like that. So I think the fact that he always stayed so calm made me stay calm as well. So this just really means a lot to me, and I'm getting emotional because of this, but also I lost my lip gloss. And if you guys, no, seriously though, if you guys have seen it, it's by Clinique, and it's like kind of like a light color pink. And I don't know if I lost it in the other hall, or if I lost it in here, or if I lost it in a bathroom, or just walking around. But if someone finds that, I think it's called like grapefruit. It doesn't smell like anything, there's no smell, it's just, if someone finds it, I would really appreciate you finding me and giving that back. Okay, thank you so much.
One of our co-curator, Holly Schwartz, is unfortunately not going able to attend us today. But fortunately, we have Jen Laraya that you've met with, who's been working with Holly Schwartz for at least 6-7 years since she dragged me there first time 7 or 8 years ago. And she has volunteered to basically deliver the Holly Schwartz Award tonight.
I'd like to emphasize that volunteer is a strong word. On behalf of Theo, Daniel, and Nicole, they wanted me to tell you a little bit about Holly Schwartz, which is in its 13th annual year, and they've extended the deadline for submissions to June 2nd. They also have their 4th annual screenplay final deadline tomorrow, May 26th, which is probably why they're not here today. As was mentioned a little bit earlier today, and very importantly, we're very proud of our colleagues at Holly Schwartz because they just became an Academy Awards qualifying film festival. Recipients of the Holly Schwartz Film Festival Best Short Film Grand Prize will be eligible for consideration in the live action short film category of the Academy Awards without the standard theatrical run, provided that the film otherwise complies with Academy rules. So keep that in mind, and all you content creators who haven't already submitted to Holly Schwartz, I highly recommend that you do. The festival dates this year will be August 10th to the 19th at the historic TCL Chinese 6 Theaters, and the parties are usually held at the Roosevelt Hotel and additional venues nearby in Hollywood. So on behalf of Theo, Daniel, and Nicole, I am pleased to announce, I'm waiting for my audiovisual colleague here, I'm pleased to announce the Holly Schwartz Award for the 3rd annual DigiFest goes to, and I'm going to massacre the name, I apologize, Saint Vian.
Sometimes,
We've tried this one, my bad. I'm too tired. I'm so sorry. I don't think I can do much anymore.
sometimes life, it just doesn't go like we planned. It knocks us down.
Almost there, Olivia. You okay?
Where are you?
I'm almost there.
I gotta go, yeah.
No, like 2 minutes.
Damien's sleeping, so just call me when you get in.
Just stay there. Oh my God, she hung up on me.
I invite to come up Elizabeth Yoder, Paul Allen, and I have another word for Alina Patra.
Why, thank you very much. Alina couldn't make it tonight. She had to go to work, but on behalf of Alina and myself and Elizabeth and all the filmmakers on Sambian, thank you very much. Thanks to DigiFest for having us here and to Laurie Schwartz for the award. I mean, fantastic, everyone. It's been a really great day watching all these amazing films. I mean, honestly, just inspiring to be around other filmmakers. So, yeah. Great, honestly, thank you.
It's been a wonderful afternoon just hearing everybody's story and what, you know, the trials and tribulations you've been through to make your film and your stories and to be honored here. Just to be here at Digital Hollywood, I was like so excited just to be here. And Laurie Schwartz, thank you so much. And Karen, thank you so much. You have been amazing from the first email I got from you and the experience here at DigiFest. Thank you so much. What's the word for Alina? Oh, I just know what the word for Alina was. Which one? Okay, perfect. No.
So we have one last award. Best of, bloody hell. Best of DigiFest 2017, and we thought that this year we were going to bring one of our past year participants, Tara. Tara is with us tonight, and she has this amazing talk show that is available online, which I'm, of course, partial to because it's got wine in it. And it is Words, Women, and Wine. And there is absolutely no topic that are taboos. There is absolutely no subject that they cannot talk to. And we thought last year that her talk show was brilliant. We still think it's brilliant, by the way. And so therefore, please welcome Tara to present the Best of Award.
So I really do wish my mother was here to hear all of that, because that was pretty freaking amazing. What I will say is, as I stood here last year as an honoree, I had this feeling, and believing me, it was about nothing I had done, that I was just simply honored to be in the room. Honored to be in the room with so many brave, persistent content creators who just had an idea. It's something to have an idea and then actually bring it to fruition. and then to have the bravery to actually let other people see it, like, you know, besides your family and stuff, like, that's huge. And when I walked into the room today, I had that same exact feeling again. And so I just wanted to say to everyone who's here, I'm truly honored to be among you, because I know really how big of a deal it is for it to get your stuff out there and for people to see it. And so I say congratulations to everyone who's here. Just want to say that. But that's not why they asked me to come here. What I will say is, it's been said numerous times that we are destined to experience the same lesson over and over again until we get what we're supposed to get from that. And I think as content creators, we have this opportunity, some people even say an obligation or a right, to point out certain things that maybe society just hasn't quite gotten right yet and shine a light upon it in order for maybe society to get it right just one more time. And so many of the submissions this year had that type and feel and theme to it. But I will say the one that is the best of DigiFest 2017 was able to take a 1960s play and turn it on its ear and make it feel as if it was something that not only could happen yesterday, but unfortunately somewhere it might have actually happened yesterday. So with all the honor I can muster, I would like to announce the 2017 Best DigiFest Award to Death's Cry.
Next year we'll get this bag.
Hey, you holding? What? Nah, you got the wrong guy.
You're kind of cute, you know? For your type.
So you hate white women too? Huh?
What?
Not just us sisters?
Oh, hands off my bag, man. Get your hands
What are you gonna-
off.
what are you
I'm not
gonna
gonna tell
do?
you again. Keep your hands off me. How dare you speak like that to me?
Get out! I'm calling the cops!
Me? Out of everybody in here, you're talking to me.
Who do you think you are?
I just want to say when I saw this film, my response was, holy crap, that was amazing. So congratulations to Thomas Spitter, David Michael Yohe, and Jenna Bleeker. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This is so cool.
I'll give you a hand.
I like what you said about having an idea and showing it to people. I think this was really scary to show to people because it's very it's all it is sensitive subject matter. So this was just such a wonderful experience for us to make this film, and thank you so much for letting us show it here. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi, that was Jenna Bleeker. She's the co-writer of the show and, of course, some of our talent. I'm Tom Spittler, co-founder of Isotropic Films. Our director, Dave Yohe, and my partner in Isotropic is unable to be here. We really appreciate DigiFest and Digital Hollywood having us, especially in our long-term relationship with Laurie Schwartz as well. We were lucky enough last year to be their first Oscar-qualified short. We didn't make it to the short list, but we were very proud of our association with Laurie Schwartz. And this topic was important to us, too. And as filmmakers and talent, I can't overemphasize Jenna's comment that it was, we felt, necessary to tell the same old story again because we don't have it right yet. So thank you very much.
This, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our third DigiFest. Thank you very much.